Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger.
Shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rashford, he's having a hit!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Gets a good foot in there. Simeone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Simeone. Dani Olmo. Benacer. Rashford. And it's Rashford. Nicely worked. Dybala. He's onside. And he's being shifted off it. And he thumps it clear. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Dani Olmo. Di Lorenzo is there to clear. Lazio have it back and can go again. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Lazio with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Zakaria. Picked out, it's Rashford! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Di Lorenzo. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Skriniar. Simeone. He can run onto that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Skriniar does well to get it back. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. Simeone. Thuram wants to run onto this. That is ended up in no man's land. Gravenberch! And that's off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Well read, nice interception. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dani Olmo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Robinson clears without hesitation. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Rashford. Threads one in. Takes a shot! Goal! Lazio! And there is your opener.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it.
He'll try from distance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance. Out of play for a throw. Simeone making good progress on the right-hand side. It's their second corner of the game. Gravenberg goes short. Lazio are looking to go forward now. The less said about that pass, the better. Haaland. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Dybala. Dybala was alert to the possibility. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lazio have their second corner now. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! Robinson getting this one clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Simeone! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Araujo. Looking for the run. And it's played in. And he was alert to it. Mitoma. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Eder Militao kept aware. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lazio go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Lazio have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Away we go again.
Lazio definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Big chance! Zakaria. Great vision. Now it's Dybala. And that's gone loose. Zakaria. And it's Olmo. And it's Benacer. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Avellino really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Rashford. Conte. Can he get it through? There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Challenge just tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Defending was strong and firm. Lazio are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers the ball. Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eder Militao, toss somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's good running with the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Lazio still have the cards to affect this game. Benacer, that's a little off target. Shot could be on. Dani Olmo. Araujo. And that has left him in a heap. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So we have movement
Numero
on both
4.
benches.
Lasciano il campo
Looks to
per
me as though this is
il
probably a
numero
little
10,
too far out
il
for a
numero
shot.
18. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oblak chooses to deal with it himself. Simeone. And Robinson. Referee's given a throw. That has not gone well. Lazio have now used up all but one of their substitutes. And Sané! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Di Lorenzo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ryerson. Kulusevski. And here's Haaland. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Sane with a real chance here.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
He's gone for it! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte. Now, can they get him away? Kulusevski. Haaland! Goal! Lazio! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hangs one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, there's a probing ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He is through here. Tries to play it through. I think we're just about done here. Looking for options for movement. No, it's come to nothing.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
We are into overtime. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been